Hey guys, it's Matt. Today is day number 11 on my 60-day juice fast, Reboot Your Life. Today is February 17th. Today was a pretty good day. Still had the energy level that I've grown accustomed to. Things are going good as far as the energy level and not being hungry. But I have to admit today was the hardest day on the fast so far. And it really had nothing to do with the energy or being hungry or not having good juice. It was just I wanted to eat today. And for the first time in 11 days, I felt like I could give up and just go to Chick-fil-A and get chicken nuggets. Thankfully, I pushed through that, so I'm happy to say that I'm still juice fasting. Don't plan on giving up or anything like that. It was just a really rough day. It all started with red velvet cupcakes. Anyone who knows me knows all these teeth are sweet. I don't have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet mouth. Hopefully the juice fast is going to take care of some of that. But yeah, somebody brought red velvet cupcakes to work today. My favorite dessert is red velvet cake. So that was the beginning of it all, and then just seeing them there with the cream cheese frosting and just knowing that they were in there just drove me crazy all day. And I almost went and got one, but I didn't, which is cool because before I would have eaten a couple of them. I need to push through with this. I mean, that's the biggest thing that I kept saying to myself is I have to do this. This is not a choice. This is not, hey, I want to get thinner. I want to get, I want to look better in pants and a nice shirt. But this is, I have to do this or I'm going to die. When I first started the journey, I kept hearing, I knew that I was going to start a blog, and you guys can visit my blog anytime you want. But when I decided that I was going to start a blog, I was thinking of a name like My Healthy Journey or something like that, or My Juicing Journey or something like that. But really, it's grown to be so much more than just the 60-day juice fast. It's grown into, okay, how did I get where I'm at? What do I need to change about where I'm at? And what do I do after the juice fast? Because the last thing I want to do is go back to eating regular foods, gain it all back, and have to do a juice fast again. Or at least a long juice fast again. So I kept hearing in my head, just like, what am I supposed to name this? What am I supposed to name this? And I came up with all kind of clever names, but the thing that I kept hearing was Change Now or Die. And not only for a blog title, but really like a slogan or a warning for my life. I've mentioned a lot of this on my blog, but for those of you who haven't seen it, I've seen a lot of people that I love start to die, and it's crazy for me to see that. And to me, I seem way too young to myself anyway, to have people around me dying. We lost my dad a couple years ago, and a close friend of mine died. And a lot of this had to do with just reactions to the food that we eat, and disease caused by the food that we eat. And it started to wake me up. I've known numerous people diagnosed with cancer in the last couple years, and I'm starting to think, don't really think I want that. So that was the reason that I titled my blog Change Now or Die, because I think really this is my time to either make a change or get ready to die. I mean, not that I think I'm gonna, that I was gonna die in the next couple of years or anything, but really it's like, okay, if you're not gonna change, go ahead and start preparing for an early end to your life. The men in my life tend to live in, to their late 50s, early 60s. To me, that's like 20 years away, 25 years away, and that's not long enough. I have kids that are too young. And 25 years is not going to be long enough to see them get married, to see them have kids, to see their kids get married. I want to be around for all that. So, and I want to be here. I want to be energetic. I want to be vibrant. I want to have my wits about me. I don't want to have Alzheimer's, which now they're calling diabetes type 3, all related to diet. So if it's related to diet, and diet's the one thing we have control of in our lives, we can control whether or not we get diseases. And that's what I'm going to do. I mean, that's why I'm on this journey. That's why I gave up the red velvet cupcake today. So, you know, it was a rough day still. You know, that just set me off. And then, you know, even on the way home, I have to pass all these restaurants, and I was just like, okay, what's going on here? And finally I came home. I had some carrot and orange juice, and it set everything off. Everything was turned off from that point. It was nice and sweet, and it gave me energy instantly. I went for a 4-mile walk, ran again for probably 6 or 7 blocks of that, so that's increasing every day. So really just got past that hurdle. I feel like I overcame it. I would definitely still enjoy maybe some hummus, but I'm going to push through with this. I've committed to doing it the 60 days. There's plenty of people around me that have decided not to. Some people that I'm watching online and stuff have decided, you know, they didn't need to go any further with it or anything. But I've committed to the 60 days, and I really feel like I need to make that commitment and stick with it. So here we are, day 11. Quite a few days left, but I'm going to take it a day at a time. I'm going to make it a day at a time and get through each day, and before we know it, we'll be into April and it'll be over. And then it's time to transition to a plant-strong diet. By that I mean, you know, I'm not going vegan, definitely. I don't even think I'm going vegetarian. I think I'm going to do some meat, mostly vegetables, 80 or 90%, and cut my red meat down to no more than once or twice per month. Other than that, you know, some lean chicken, lean fish, some dairy, but replace the dairy as much as I can without using soy, by other alternative types without loading down with oil. So there's a lot to think about. The good thing is there's a lot of time to think about it, and it's exciting. It's exciting to think about new ways of eating and new ways of cooking, and you know, what's raw food, you know, because I don't think I eat a lot of raw food. So it's all exciting. I'm glad you guys are here for the journey. If you guys have any input, any ideas, as you know, what are you doing for a diet? You know, what are you going to do after you do your juice fast? You go ahead and leave them. You leave a comment on the YouTube video, or you know, if you're watching this through the blog, go ahead and, you know, submit a comment on the blog and let me know what's going on. Okay, I will check in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Thank you, God. Definitely ready for the weekend. Planning some yard work and a long hike with my daughter. But I'll check in with you guys tomorrow night, tell you how tomorrow went, and until then, you guys be healthy and get your juice in. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.